Welcome back, gamers of all variety, to some more Robocraft here with me, Wraulin, on the Gamer Guide channel. And first off, I want to tell you guys there is a giveaway going on, brought to you by Alienware. They're giving you 6 crates. They're giving you a nice 20-year Alienware mask and a 20-year flag, all included in this little bundle. You'll see that down in the description below. It is also on the direct client, link to that. I think it's the very newest one. So check it out, because there's only a certain amount of keys they're giving away. So you want to get on there quickly. When I got on, it had about 5,000 keys. So by the time this video goes up, there might only be 1,000 left, or less. In my experience, though, usually if the keys go really quickly, Alienware will put up another set of keys. So you just kind of keep your eye on that link below and see, even if the keys run out the first time, if you check back later, a lot of times they'll do a second run of keys. So I went ahead and got it on all my accounts. Just got a nice train shredder there, so I mean, even if I get nothing else in this little batch of crates, I'll still be pretty happy with it. I also want to talk to you guys a little bit about the new Clan Party update that came out, to kind of improving things in general. Which I like, with maybe the exception of mech legs, which seems a little bit more wonky now. I don't know if they added some kind of new bounce when mech legs land, but I've definitely noticed that. So you also get these little mask parts when you get the new little thing from Alienware. So nothing really new there. I think there's maybe a little bit new graphic on the actual mask itself. I saw some of these little green glowing scratches. I'm not sure if that's always been there or if that's something for this exclusive mask. And I also think it says like 20 years on the back of it. And then you also get this extra 20-year flag. So now I got 2 of them since I got one in the boxes. Probably will make a little alien mech at some point. But speaking of mechs, this is my newest creation. If you remember, I did the Orion mech last week. This is an improvement on that, as it's a full 1750. And I took out some of the blocks, but instead of blocks, I put in the additional ghost module. So now it has a blink module, power module, and ghost module. Seems like a lot of modules, yes, especially with a mech that has the ability to also fly, depending on the map you're on. Sometimes it's just a super jump, but on this map you can really get some pretty good air. But I like it a lot. It's probably my favorite build. I was going to say it's probably my best build, but the meta kind of changes and stuff like that with the game, so drones would probably be considered the best right now. But this is definitely my favorite, probably my best build that is not in the category of a drone of some sort. So I'm enjoying it a lot, and I hope you guys will like this little gameplay I got from earlier today. But anyway, so they got the new update out this last week for the Clan Party patch, which I thought was kind of nice. So a lot of it is just improving the interface, so you can fight people a little bit easier and see exactly who you're waiting on and stuff when you're getting into a match. And man, I just basically got out there with the skin of my teeth. I'm glad they're not looking for me too hard. But that stealth module definitely saved me right there. Anyway, so we got some new things along with the patch besides just the Clan Party improvement. They've included now $50 premium, which is lifetime, so if you want to up $50, you'll never have to buy premium again. They've also increased the recycle rate for people who have premium by 3x. I saw somebody sneaking up here. Oh, I see you, Mr. Invisible Guy. Looks like I was shooting right through him, but I guess he got away. Pagan our base, a little bastard, see if I can take him down. Well, he's got a blink module too. Anyway, so yes, $50 premium. I already said that, and then we also have that increased recycle rate if you have the premium. They did increase pretty much everything except for legendary and epic drops. Those got reduced a little bit, but I think overall it's still an improvement, because they made everything 3 times better, but they didn't leave it at 40% recycle rate, because otherwise that'd be more than 100% on legendaries and stuff like that. Other good news about this patch is they've also unlocked the ability to have 5 players in a party, no matter if you're premium or you're playing the game for free. Everybody gets that now, which is really nice. So basically they just switched that out for the ability to get more robots from recycling parts. There's also been a lot of bug fixes in this patch. One of them I found kind of interesting was they fixed a bug which would on rare occasion cause mech legs to detach from themselves and fall apart. So basically mech legs did have a bug before where they would basically just explode sometimes, and I always felt like something was wrong with mech legs after the damage patch. So I'm glad they've addressed that. I have not tried the old school mech legs as I've been having too much fun with these new sprinter legs lately. And you know, the best way to basically stay alive longest is to just not get hit at all. So I'm kind of preferring the new sprinter legs to the old Titan and Colossus mech legs. But I'll have to go back and try them and see if they feel like they're tanky again. Because when I did them before, playing like the Golem Sentinel and stuff like that, it would just fall apart way too quickly. I felt like something was actually wrong with the damage mechanic, as it felt like a super glass tank. And before they actually felt tanky. So anyway, hopefully that fixed that. A couple of the other bug fixes were they changed the glow on dwarf spikes. I don't remember them ever having a glow before, so they might have added a glow. And then also fixed a bug where people could still chat in a clan chat after leaving the clan, so that's always a good thing to add in. The other bug fix were mostly just fixing interface glitches and things like coming out of the shop and trying to get into a match and it's saying that you didn't have a bot loaded. I got that bug a couple times, but it wasn't ever anything really too major. But overall, the patch seems really good. Haven't heard anybody complain about it at all. Just the only complaint I've had is just I noticed that the mech legs seem bouncy now. And I'm not sure if that's just me or maybe I just hadn't noticed it before. But yeah, it does seem different than before with the mech legs when you land after flying. So that pretty much wraps it up for the patch note talk. I reached a major milestone, though, recently. On the 10th of October, I finally hit 5,000 subscribers, so that is really cool. And I told you guys I was going to do an AMA, so I'm going to go ahead and post a link to that AMA down below. If you want to ask me a question, go for it. I think probably in a future episode I'll pick a couple of the questions that I liked and answer them in a video. So that would be a lot of fun. So anyway, let's go back and talk about my bot a little bit here. I was able to get 3 modules in it, which I was really surprised I was able to pull off. And then also had enough CPU left over for like the radar, the speedometer, altimeter, all kinds of little extras, and a little pirate flag just to boot. This went with the same black and white paint job as before, because I'm just kind of going simple. I think it looks nice with the glowing blue. And this thing is kind of surprisingly tough. I mean, it's a little robot. You don't want to stand there and fight a giant tank one-on-one, just you know, toe-to-toe. But if you move around and you drop some bombs on it and stuff, you can do pretty good on this thing. And I think the modules on the top and on the inside too actually add to the toughness a lot. So even though it isn't you know, tanky for its large size and stuff, for its little compact build, it's actually pretty tough because it's hard to kind of strip off those modules with a direct shot. But you definitely don't want to go up and stand toe-to-toe with the chain shredder for sure. So one of the nice things though is having both blink and having the cloaking module. It gives you like 2 countermeasures against missile launchers, which I like a lot. And so you can actually, you know, peg these guys decently, let them fire their volley missiles, then go invisible, and come back in like I'm doing here. Hit them again, and when they, you know, fire their second volley, well, go ahead and use your blink module. So I'll try to get back into the shield here. And that basically uses up their power and keeps them from hitting anybody else too. So we got somebody back here pegging our tower. You have to get some better defense here. I'm just kind of fortunate to be here at the right time. And it's that same dude with his blink. He must have an invisibility module too. So he's got kind of the same stuff I do, only he's a hover. Alright, here he comes again with his missiles. We'll get inside the shield. I swear some of the missiles actually go through the shield if they're locked on beforehand. There's another sprinter mech. I've noticed lots of different kinds of sprinter mechs people have been working on. There's certainly a pretty good amount of them now with Tesla, I've noticed, and shotguns. Definitely notice a lot with the big shotguns. So I'm probably going to try to build some different variations of these sprinter leg mechs. This is definitely going to be my favorite though, I think, because it has all 3 weapon types. I mean, we have a constructor, we have disintegrators, and we have plasma devastators, along with 3 modules and all the little extras and stuff too. So it's a lot of fun. And then when you can do this, it just like fly across the map and bomb people basically. It's got to be my favorite build. So one of the downsides of playing a mech though is just getting knocked around by other players. I've noticed since everybody's been playing sprinter mechs and everybody plays mostly camera control, it's a lot easier to just knock into people and run them over. So depending on your team dynamics, Things can go really well, or they can go really, really bad. I've noticed that. I actually had a couple of pretty rough games lately. Some with my clan and some with just random people, but I've also had some really great games, so it just kind of is a mix of how you get matched up. So hopefully they will keep working on improving the matchmaker, because I still feel like things are totally out of whack sometimes, and it's either way too hard or way too easy on the team matchup. Alright, so we just plowed some plasma down on that guy. See if we can take this last guy before he gets back in his base, but no, he blinked in. And we got a copter up there, same missile copter. That guy's been harassing me this entire game with his missile launcher. Let me see if I can get around here. Oh, somebody pegged me with a gunshot. Aha, it was a chain shredder. So I don't think we're going to be able to get on the ridge, and let's see if I can take out this helicopter. This is what you get for trying to bomb my face the entire round. Get murdered. Alright, so we're going to come in here now, and let's see if we can actually take out some of these seams. I've got overclock 15, so my plasma should be super deadly against this tower. And it is. I already got one seam down. But that missile guy came back, and he sees me. We got some other guys coming in too. Let's see if I can maybe help take that last little tower. So we'll jump out here, maybe let some of those guys follow me. We still have some of our team in there though, taking seams, so maybe I left a little bit too early. But let's see, we'll jump up here and see if we can just blink over. Or they can just win it, that works too. So yeah, we wanted to pull up a victory. It looks like both of our teams are down a player. But I'm glad I didn't drop in that game. I've had some problems lately with the game dropping sometimes. So I think it probably has something to do with my connection, but there's not really ever any warning, no lag anymore. It just drops me. Alright, let's see what we got in our crates. We got, okay, a wolf leg. That's nice. And a green mech leg. I'm going to have to try mech legs again and see if they're actually a little bit tougher than before. But anyway, that was called the Omega Mech, and something I like a lot. Here's another one I tried out. I ended up calling this the Mauler Mech. I wanted to try something with sprinter legs that didn't have any fly ability but had a good ability to stealth and get close. So I put on this ghost module, put on the power module, then I have 3 Teslas, 3 shotguns, and 6 of the mid-range plasmas. Alright, so we're going to give it a try. On the back I put a radar, and I stuck a radar jammer too, as I thought it would kind of come in nicely and complement the cloak module I have. I don't have a blink module on this, so it's not going to be as maneuverable as the Omega Mech, but it should ideally be able to kill people quicker if we can get in close to them. So the idea is just play it stealthy and kind of wait around a corner. When they come up, go ahead and ghost towards them, and they shouldn't pick you up on the radar. And if you can get in close enough to hit them with Teslas, you can probably do a lot of damage by the time they react and try to move away from you. And then those 3 mini shotguns, they're not the full-size ones, I'm sure you can tell that. But they do shoot pretty quickly with 3 of them. You can have 4, and I know they shoot twice a second, or 2 times, I think it is 2 times a second, if you have all 4 of them. But I ended up just doing 3 because I wanted to have enough CPU left over for some of these other components like radar and radar jammer too. So let's see if we can get this guy. He's got someone protecting him. And we can jump over here and finish him with plasma. His buddy's healing him, so I don't think that's just going to happen. Unless I can get him with the shotgun here. And we got someone trying to bomb us too. It's not good. There we go, got him. Now if I can get out of here with my life, I'll be lucky. So I definitely overextended there. Let's just use this rock here for our advantage. We'll kind of go back towards our team, and maybe we can bait these enemies into our teammates without dying. They're definitely trying to kill me. They didn't like that. Alright, so we're pressing down. Looks like we took down their shield too, so this could be a quick game. Are teams fair? I think everybody, well no, we've got a couple people with 1 still on the other team, so I'm not sure if they're just new players, but the numbers don't appear to be right, so they might be missing a couple people. Got someone up top. Alright, they finally did get their shield back. Alright, so if we can go to the outside, we can probably grab that last tower. Maybe I'll take out a couple of these guys here. It always freaks me out when somebody ports it right next to me, especially after I've just like unloaded all my energy, my weapon into somebody. Alright, let me try to get out of here real quick. Okay, I gotta stop him. He's about to take the tower, and his buddy there too is trying to heal him up, but fortunately didn't do a very good job. We got him before he could get his buddy healed. Alright, so let's try this stealthy technique I have in mind. We'll hit him a couple times with plasma, make him back off a little bit, and we'll hide around the corner here using our little radar jammer and cloak module together, and then we'll hit him with Tesla. So we did a pretty good amount of damage there. If I had stayed connected with him, I probably could have killed him instantly. But we'll switch over to the shotguns and do the cleanup work. I might try this also with another spreader leg mech and maybe the big shotguns, maybe without the plasma and stuff like that, to conserve some of that CPU and see how that works. I've noticed also people playing with chain shredders, so that could also be a good way to go. Maybe I'm thinking like trying a shield module and 2 chain shredders and a blink module or something like that. That could be a good combo. So, but it's been fun playing with this new part, and I actually like the sprinter legs a lot more than I thought I was going to initially, which is probably pretty apparent as like my last 3 Robocraft videos have all had like sprinter leg builds of some sort in them. But it's been fun trying out these new builds, as I got kind of my kick on hovercrafts a little bit, as I just have so many different variations. It's nice to play with something a little bit different. Alright, so let's see if we can run up here. We got one guy around the corner here. He must have cloaked. Oh no, there he is. So we'll hit him one time with the Teslas and then finish him with those little shotguns. The shotguns don't seem as weak as I remember them being, at least the little mini ones. If you're up close enough, they seem to do decent damage. But for close range combat, definitely the king is still Teslas. Does a ridiculous damage on somebody. Shotguns, you really almost have to be in Tesla range to get it to work right, it seems like. So it's almost just like a good cleanup tool, because if they get a little bit of distance and you still are close to them, you can, you know, clean up basically damage from the Teslas. So I kind of like the combination together. But I've never really been a big fan of Tesla strike vehicles or shotguns too much. I tried them a couple times, but I definitely prefer the regular old SMG, plasma, and nano combo. And man, they almost hit me there. That was close. See, like lasers whizzing by my face. Alright, we're gonna head back up here, and I could probably take out a good portion of that scene. Now let's back off a little bit. We're gonna go around, and we'll try to take out that last tower. See if we can keep this guy at bay. I was trying to get ours, so that's not going to work. Let's take out his healer first. And hopefully some of our allies get in here too and help out. That looks like a, I think it is a Kulu ball actually. But maybe it's combined with a hovercraft. Alright, we'll go ahead and use our shotguns here. Finish him off. Keep using them here and pull this guy apart. That's interesting. He's got a mech leg, and he looks like he has like a mega hover on it. You need, I was looking at the weight ratios, and you'd really need to use like 2 or 3 mega hovers just to even get it to do anything with sprinter legs, since they're so heavy. But if you had like, I think if you had 3 of the mega hovers stacked together, that would negate the weight of the legs. So I still kind of prefer just using thrusters. I know it takes a lot of them to lift you up, but it also doesn't keep you up in the air when you're trying to drop down quickly, so I like that a lot. Alright, well there we go. We got a nice little victory. Gave him a good game, and I don't think we died in that game either, so I'm kind of impressed, as I figured I'd probably get slaughtered, but it was kind of an easy game. It looks like we had one player on the enemy team who probably dropped out immediately, so that wasn't 100% fair there. Well, let me take this opportunity to thank you guys for checking out my video. Please thumbs up this video and leave a comment down below. And if you'd like, go to the link in the description and leave me a question for my future video AMA, which I'll probably do inside of a Robocraft video somewhere in the future. I'm going to go ahead and upload the Omega Mech and the Mauler Mech at some point in the shop. They're both on the Wraulin account. The details for that I'll also leave down in the description below. But that's going to do it for this video. I'll see you guys in my very next episode. Later!